Morning, fiancé.
Oh, no, don't tell me. Let me guess, it's going to come to me. Don't you be daddling me now. Oh, I got it. It's a Vera. No, it's Janice.
Better?
Oh, better. Oh, but, you know, for a second, I thought you were that pushy bird, Gina.
Wait, what do you mean, pushy bird?
Yeah, in the nicest possible sense.
Yeah, it's a good job you're my fiancé.
Yeah, or?
Well, nothing. It's just a good job you're my fiancé. Oh, I do like saying that.
So you're not going to keep this a secret, then?
No, why? Do you want me to?
No, honey, of course not.
The question is, which set of our parents do we tell first?
Well, I can only respond to that with one word.
Damn, I'm serious.
OK, all right. Listen, here's the plan, right? Now, if we go to see them, we get the pain twice. If, however, we invite them around here together, they have to behave like grown-ups or show themselves up by being disapproving.
Yeah, it's a plan. You don't think there's any possibility they might actually be happy for us?
Listen, I'll be more than relieved if they behave. Them being happy, I think, is pushing things a little bit too far.
Well, let them mourn. I love you too, Valhan.
Yeah? But I love you times two.
Magic! You were doing that a couple of weeks ago. You would have been complaining that it wasn't your job. Then suddenly, the firm's yours. Your window cleaner, dog's body, us.
Oh, there's more?
Yeah. Well, if you get it wrong, there's a lot more to lose than just a job.
Oh, well, cheers, Vic, mate. I'd almost forgotten that bit.
Morning, oh, best boss in the world.
Who, me? Whatever it is you want, Eileen. No.
I just want the morning off.
No.
Look and learn. This is why you'll never con your mother, because she knows all the tricks.
Yeah, well, she won't be conning me.
Vic, if you don't give me the morning off, how can I go and buy clothes for the holidays? You know, weekend in Paris?
Yes, you had mentioned it.
Oh, well, at least I'll have time to work out my overtime for all the times I've covered. Like that time that you said you were with Bobby and persuaded me to tell Steve that you were on a call.
Back at 12.
Take me break at 12.
You're pushing it.
Yeah, but that's what you do when you're excited about a weekend in Paris. Did I mention
One, no later.
Don't go mad, eh?
Hey, you want me to look my best in Paris, don't you? I'll look out a couple of shirts for you and all. See you later.
No, I'm all right.
Hey, Vic! Any chance of a cab into town?
It's going to cost me a flaming fortune this weekend.
That'll teach her to be flash. Anyway, she's not as good as she thinks she is. If she was that clever, she wouldn't buy her stuff in Weatherfield. She'd buy it in Paris. So, you better be good to me, or I might just suggest it to her.
Oh, Rick.
There we are.
Thank you.
Oh, very bright and breezy for a Monday morning.
Yeah, so are you, Roy. Good morning, ladies. And how was the weekend for you?
Well, my best mate got a brass band and taken to Paris for the weekend for her birthday. And I got the trots from some dodgy curry that our Les brought home. So, yeah, it was brilliant.
I got a new dress. Vic didn't even notice. And then he...
Yes, Peter, what can I get for you?
No.
Yeah?
Oh, brilliant!
Whatever they're having, Roy, please.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
Is everything all right, ladies?
Is it it, Roy? I'm sick with jealousy. Our Les will never get me out like that for our anniversary.
Everything's fine, Roy.
Just do us a coffee, Roy, please. Strong.
I didn't expect it, all right. I've got 2 questions. When's the wedding? And how many bridesmaids are you having? Hint, hint.
Do you know, I reckon that is more expensive than my house.
You don't think it's too flash, do you?
No.
Girl, when it comes to engagement rings, there's no such thing as too flash. Too cheap, maybe, but it's gorgeous.
Sunita, good morning.
Morning.
Vikram, why?
Why what?
Why are you distracting my staff from their work?
Because I was worried about you. Especially when you vanished. Denise didn't even know where you were.
What can I say? I'm touched, but this concern of yours really is unnecessary. Yeah, I vanished this weekend, but I emerged today a changed, no, an engaged man, no less.
Engaged?
As in, to the most wonderful woman in the world.
Oh, and she thought you were breaking up.
Oh, looks like someone's got a pay rise. What's going on?
Deirdre, I should like you to be the third to know. I'm officially a fiancé.
Oh. I am so pleased for you.
Thank you.
Poor old Jean.
Oh, well, that That's not very nice.
Love it. Having played second fiddle to this shop for years, I feel sorry for anybody who marries a man with 7 of the blasted things.
I know, but I need 7 Mrs. Roberts, 1 for each of my sons.
Oh, does Gina know about this?
No, not yet, no.
No daughters?
No, my 10 daughters will not work in shops. No, they will be scientists, writers, artistes.
Hey, never mind the invitation to the wedding. I just want to be there when you tell Gina you want 17.
First time in my life I've got exactly what I want. I'm lying awake half the night worrying about it.
Oh, there's the old saying, be careful what you wish for, you might get it.
Oh, thanks, Dad. That's helped a lot. Cheers.
No, I'm not being facetious, Peter, but that stroke you pulled to get the bookie that nearly landed you in prison, and now you're talking as if you wish you hadn't bothered.
I've got that much to learn. There's a VAT for a start. Then I've got to find somebody to replace Rob Lucas.
Oh, you'll learn all right. You're in the deep end.
It's the same with Shelley.
Oh, that's back on again, is it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd be mad to lose her, wouldn't I? Kind of woman I've dreamed about all my life, and yeah, I'm scared I'll blow it.
Well, just be yourself. Got to make an effort, sure, if you're bothered about it, you've got to do that. But don't try to be anything that you're not.
I don't know. Listen to me, eh? Bloke of my age asking me dad advice on how to treat a woman.
Properly, Peter, that's all.
Mind you, having said that, you should know you've had plenty, haven't you?
I've learned by my mistakes, let's put it that way. And so can you. Everything that's gone wrong in the past, it can help you now that things are going right.
Yeah, and there'll be plenty of people waiting for me to fail. Dougie Ferguson for a start, and Mike Baldwin. Mike Baldwin, I'll tell you, that bloke's had more luck.
Listen, I'd rather you were a failure than you turned into something like him.
I'll keep me integrity. That's not going to pay me bills, though, is it?
No, but at least you can sleep at night.
Hi.
What happened about caring for the sick and the lame?
What?
I just popped in the medical centre. They said try the pub or the cafe.
Oh, well, morning surgery's finished. I'm having a quick lunch before I go and do the shopping that I didn't do at the weekend.
Well, in that case, why don't we have that little drink tonight that we were going to have at the weekend?
Because I'm doing the ironing that I didn't do at the weekend.
No, what exactly did you do at the weekend?
Well, I cleaned the house, did the washing, and went to see David play football.
God, that was Martin's job.
It's not a job, ma'am. I enjoy doing it.
Well, since we're not meeting tonight, I may as well ask you now. Look, I've got a bit of free time coming up, and I fancied having a bit of a break away. And I wondered if you fancied coming away with me.
I take it you just mean Gail.
I'd love to, but it's not an option.
Oh, I see.
Can't leave the kids.
Can't Martin take them for a bit?
Not with his job. And anyway, it wouldn't be much of a holiday for either of us, would it, if I was whittering on about the kids all the time?
Okay, it was just a thought. Listen, I've got to get off. I'll give you a call later.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You know you could do with a break. You're doing too much. You'll make yourself ill.
One of the perks of the job. I can always get an appointment with the doctor.
Yeah, what worries me is that it might be catching. First Eve, now you.
Don't worry, Dougie. I'm sure Sunita doesn't expect you to propose tonight.
Oh, well, there's Shelley and Peter. I've got high hopes for those two.
No chance. Won't be long before she sees him for the loser he is.
Anyway, have you two set a date yet?
No, we haven't, have we?
In my experience, the sooner the better. Then you can end up as happy as me and Mrs. Elliot.
Oh, I won't get married now.
Well, we've got a licence for singing. I don't know about weddings.
No, when I was a little girl, I always wanted a fairy tale wedding.
So you got the picture, mate?
Hey, I've got me tall, dark, handsome groom. Just wanted it to be summertime, you know, with sunshine and all that.
Yeah, I wanted it in July. Yeah, July. Have it on your birthday. That way I only get to forget one date.
That'll give me time to get a standing barmaid.
Pint, please, Dougie.
Whoa, I thought you'd have been on the wine, getting yourself acclimatised.
Charge him £3.50 for beer. I said charge him £3.50. You'll get the idea of Paris soon enough.
Take no notice, it's a once-in-a-lifetime trip.
You're not kidding. It's Blackpool on the bike next time.
Well, what's changed? Well, last week you're happy living together, and suddenly you're engaged.
Yeah, well, our parents made me realise something.
What? That Gina's gorgeous, sexy, in love with you? No. Well, we knew all that.
No, it was time to make a statement, you know, take control.
Yeah, it was a heck of a statement.
Vic, Gina's the one that's made all the running, okay? Every step of the way it's been her, okay? She was the one that persuaded me that we should live together, that we
you should meet each other's parents, which you've been dodging with good reason.
Yeah. And now it's my turn. okay, to tell her and anybody else that's listening, okay, how much I love her.
You could have bought her flowers. Hey, look, I've known you all my life. I've admired you, I've hated you often enough, but I know you better than anyone else. And I'm just worried that you're doing this for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
No, look, but I hope I'm wrong. I really do.
You back then?
Well, aren't you going to ask if we had a good time?
Did you?
Yeah, we did. Thanks.
Hello, stepdaddy. Aren't you going to ask me if I want a drink?
If you're drinking orange juice. I've seen what you like on alcohol, remember, at wedding.
Don't start having a pop at me about that. Why don't you pick on our Linda instead? Oh, you can't, can you? Because she's not here. Is that my pint?
Yeah.
You haven't heard out from Arlinda, have you?
Now, why would she get in touch with me before anybody else, eh?
Your mother's worried about her.
Yeah. You wouldn't worry about me if I disappeared.
Worry? We'd throw a ruddy party.
Nice jacket.
Do you want one or something?
No. I was just wondering how you can afford new clothes when you still owe me 200 quid.
Hey?
For them Castellios you ripped our Jason off with.
Oh, come on. That was months ago.
Yeah, and you still owe me 200 quid.
So why are you asking for it now?
Because I am a trusting soul. And I was thinking to myself, Ryan knows he owes me 200 quid. And he also knows I'll break his legs if he don't pay me. And then I see you walking about in a jacket which I reckon took a large chunk of what you owe me. Then that's taking the mick.
Yeah, well, you should have asked me before I spent it.
No. You should have asked me before you spent it. I want my 200 quid. And I want it by Friday. So if you don't like hospital food,
That door is supposed to be locked when I'm counting up.
You can give me a couple of hundred of that.
Ah, just 2? Why not 5?
I'm serious.
Ryan, why would I give you 200 quid?
It's just a sub. Till payday.
Oh, and you make that much in a week, do you?
If I have a good week.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh, come on, Janice. He's away at that trade fair. He won't know.
Ryan, what colour is the sky in your world?
Hey?
Well, you must be on a different planet if you think Baldwin won't notice. Especially when he's left me in charge while he's away.
100 then.
Sorry.
Well, you love this, don't you? Power freak.
Wow.
Well, you don't think it's too much, do you?
Bye, where are you going?
Delphines.
Perfect, Douglas. Bit of style, not to flash.
Well, if Fred thinks you're perfect, who are we to argue, eh?
What about the flowers? OTT?
Oh, flowers are only OTT when you're apologising, and then they're not OTT enough.
Yes, Audrey.
Large G&T, doggy, please.
I'll get that.
Oh, Fred. Chancing your arm, aren't you? Fraternising with the enemy?
You're hardly that, Audrey. Now, see, I wanted to ask you something. At the wedding, when Michael was making wild threats about divorcing Linda...
I don't know that there were wild, Fred. I mean, he told the entire pub the same thing.
I were hoping he were just shooting his mouth off.
You don't know the half of it, believe me. I think Linda's pushed him too far this time.
So what are you doing? Yeah, great. Got the roadworthy session next week. Should be a doddle.
Yeah, well, don't forget, when you pass your CBT, that's when you start to learn, not when you finish.
I'll be fine, Dennis, till I get something bigger.
Don't go spending money you ain't got.
What, like you in Paris?
Exactly.
Hiya.
Hiya. How's your shopping go?
That is...
You didn't get too much, did you?
Oh, just enough to get me there.
How do you mean?
Dennis, even for a bloke, you're pretty thick. You can't go to Paris and not go shopping. Do you
know, it's really nice to see so many happy people around. Been too much misery this year.
Yeah, well, let's hope the happiness is catching.
Oh, no, something wrong with you and Ken?
Oh, no, we're fine now. It's just seeing Devon, I mean, they're so full of it. Just makes me think about the last time I felt like that.
Oh, I know. Actually, I must admit I felt the same when Fred and her ladyship got wed.
Hiya.
Hello? Richard, if you're looking for our girl, I've left her at home underneath a pile of ironing.
Yeah, I know. I just tried to entice her over here for a break, but she wouldn't have it.
Oh, now that is a dedicated woman. Any excuse, I leave the ironing to my mother.
Hey, stop giving girl ideas.
Yes, love.
Pint, please, and whatever these ladies here are having.
Oh, Richard, thank you. Same again, please.
You're doing well for free drinks tonight.
Yes, I am, aren't I?
Go on, me too.
You know, this lovely man not only tried to drag Gail from the ironing, but he's offered to take her on holiday as well.
Not more happiness. I don't think I can stand it.
What Audrey didn't add was that Gail said no. Did she say anything to you?
Like what?
Well, like that I was out of order or that I'm presuming too much.
Richard, love, it's nothing like that. No, she's just worried about the kids. Does she jump at the chance if she can find a way around that?
Now, I am not a bitter woman, but if Eileen mentions anything about a romantic weekend in Paris, I swear I'll swing for her.
Hiya. Hi. Dennis says I'm not to mention Paris because he says people are getting fed up of it, but you're not, are you?
So how's the future, Mrs. Allahan?
Tired. I just phoned my mum.
What, she didn't slam the phone down?
No, she was glad I called. She was going to call me. Isn't it awful having rows with your parents?
Well, that depends on the parents and if they want to behave like we're still 5-year-olds. Sorry. So, what did you tell her?
I just said that we wanted her at my dad come round on Wednesday night.
Well, I better get a large consignment of smelling salts for when we break the good news, because I've got a feeling that both mothers will feel at least faint when we tell them.
You never know. Once they see how happy we are, they might come round to the idea.
Ta-da!
Very nice.
Ooh, Bollywood. You know, if I was Dougie, I wouldn't be able to eat a thing. I'd be too busy staring at you.
Oh, if you get fed up with him, I'll have him. You know, I'm so nervous. Didn't think I would be, but I am.
Right, now, don't drink too much and be at work in the morning, OK?
Forget what I said. You can keep him.
Yes, I expect you'll be wanting to see all the sights, the Notre Dame, the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, I'll be far too busy shopping for all that.
Ellen, about this trouble you've been having with your gearbox.
I've got a problem with my gearbox.
Do you want another hour of Paris?
Ah, yeah.
Now then, Ryan.
Oh, Dougie, someone to see you.
Hi.
Evening.
You look terrific.
Oh.
Cab will be ready when we are.
Yeah, you made me clean one especially.
Oh, yeah, well, that's what I call making an effort.
So, if you'd like a drink first...
I'll have a glass of white wine, please.
Come on, then. I've heard all about this ring. Let's have a look. Nah, that's glass. It's gotta be. They don't make diamonds that big.
You better make that champagne, Dev.
You heard the man, Shelley. Champagne, please.
Okay.
Now, I hope you'll all join my beautiful fiancée and me in a celebratory drink. And may I also invite everyone to an engagement party this weekend.
And while you're feeling so generous, Dev, I was wondering, can I have your little black book? You won't be needing it anymore, will you?
It never existed. You're the first woman in my life.
Yeah, well, just make sure I'm the last, right? Hey, just in time for a glass of champagne.
Shelley, make that another one.
Oh, right, okay. Ah, so you're going then?
Why shouldn't I be?
Well, I don't think you'd be serious. I mean, you've got a bit of a father fixation or what?
Oh, that's a bit harsh,
It's just a bit of fun. And let's face it, he knows how to treat a girl better than Vic anyway.
Well, I won't disagree with you on that one, but you're learning, aren't you?
Yeah. Now, about this little black book.
All right. Hey, I don't suppose you've heard anything from Linda, have you?
No, not a word.
Well, I expect she thinks she's not very welcome back here as far as Mike's concerned. Not after her last little performance, any road.
Yeah, well, they've had a row. Most married couples do. I'm sure Fred and I'll have a row one day.
A row? Eve, I think getting divorced is more than just a row.
Who says they're getting divorced?
Mike told Fred at your wedding. And I don't think Linda's very intent on patching things up, seeing as she sneaked back home for a jewellery and a passport.
Oh, right.
You knew about this, Eve, surely? Well, everybody else did, didn't they, Gina?
Well, yeah. I mean, he announced it in here.
Fred? A minute. Dougie, can we just use your back room?
It don't be long. Sunita and I'll be off in a minute.
Oh, this won't take long.
What's the matter?
I gather my daughter's getting a divorce.
Ah.
And how long have you known?
Only just.
You're a liar. You've known since the wedding.
No, I thought it were Michael overstating things.
And I have to hear it from her.
Her?
Yes, Audrey. Oops, I shouldn't have said anything, Roberts. I mean, do you know what that makes me look like?
I'm sorry, I just didn't want to say out until I was sure.
Sure? The whole street sure. I mean, they must think I am puddled, and so must you.
Eve, love.
Fred, I want it all now, or otherwise Linda won't be the only one getting a divorce.
Hey, now.
Fred, now, or I will do a vanishing act.
I think you better sit down.
Why? Do you think I'm so easily shocked to something?
OK. Linda, we're having an affair with Michael's son.
With Mark? He's just a kid.
Didn't get the marriage off to a good start, I say it didn't. Then there were Harvey Rubens.
And when was this?
Michael went to see Alma when she was dying, and Linda decided to pay him back. Marriage were doomed from then on. It came to an end at the wedding, and there was a real humdinger, apparently.
So, where's she gone?
Who knows? Not Michael, nor her friends, as you well know.
Something's not right. I mean, she would have contacted somebody, told them she was all right. I mean, something is not right. No, beggar not right. Something is really wrong. I can feel it.